we are going to be talking about the British Boarding School Expo. And joining me in studio to talk about this is Lizzie Laye, who is the representative for Everything's Education. Good morning, Lizzie.
Good morning.
So let's just touch on the expo. This is the third that's happening, and why is it so important that you would come, down to Ghana and explain to parents and families why they need to have this experience?
Because we find that England, Great Britain is somewhere where people admire to have their children in schools. So we got in touch with the top private boarding schools in the country, and we brought our heads together along with our CEO, Elaine Kandamoka, who has 2 genius children that was rated the top 2 children in England a few years ago. And she believed that in every child there's a genius. It just has to be nurtured and developed. So we thought about it, why don't we bring this idea to Ghana? Because not everybody that wants to send their child abroad to a school can afford it.
Right.
We have a growing middle class here, and we help parents in applying for scholarship schemes, being able to speak to the schools face to face, knowing which school is the best fit for their child.
Right.
So that's why we have brought it to Ghana, because we feel like we need to appeal to the middle class here, because everybody aspires. I want my child to study abroad,
right,
but not everybody can afford it.
Okay.
So in a way, we're bringing it to make it more affordable and appealable to the middle class.
Okay. So for parents listening out and for families who are interested, and like you said, of course, when we hear sponsorship or scholarship, then there's hope, because oftentimes the funding is the problem. So how do we get in touch with you? And for the expo, when is it starting? When is it ending? How do we get there?
So the expo is starting on Friday night at the British Council from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m, where that's a social networking event with all the schools, keynote speakers, just a little mixer to break the ice, to get to know the school unofficially. And then on Saturday and Sunday at the Marriott, we host the expo, where you can ask questions, register with them. So you'll be able to register on Eventbrite. If you go on Eventbrite, type in British Boarding School Expo, you'll be able to register for the days you want to come. If you want to come on Friday, you can register for that. You can register for Saturday and Sunday. You can be there the whole 3 days if you wish, just to make sure you have as much information as possible.
Okay, so I got British Council Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. What time is the one at Marriott?
Marriott is from 11 to 6 on Saturday, and from 2 to 6 on Sunday.
Okay. And so was it free?
Yes, it's a free event, open for all. So nobody should feel intimidated that you have to pay to get to this event. That's what we're trying to take it all away from. It's free. Come along. You don't have to register when you get there. You can just get some information. We do this event twice a year. So if you come this February, find information, and then gather yourself up, and then in October, when we come back, you can register, or you can get in touch with us at any point of the year even. It doesn't have to be just at the expo event. We're always available.
So who are you expecting to be there?
Who are we expecting to be there? We're expecting some big people. I think we're expecting the Minister of Education, some other keynote speakers. We're expecting Lansing College, which is the school that President Nana Akufo-Addo studied in the UK. We're expecting Millfield, Cardiff Sixth Form, big names in the independent school scheme in UK. So I would say, whatever you're doing this weekend, find some time to join us, because you will not.
Sunday at British Council, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then at Marriott on Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and 2 to 6. Make sure you join them there for this wonderful experience.